Taurus, hi, welcome to December 2020. This will be a reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe Venus. Will not resonate for everyone as we work through the general energies. For you, I'm picking up that you're getting real about your drive, but at the same time, some of you kind of wish that you were already retired. Maybe some of you are retiring, and that's why I'm picking up on this message. But there is this work opportunity from the past that I see coming back around. And you wonder like, okay, am I still doing the same thing? How is it different? How can I make it different than before? So maybe form-wise, it's the same, but you are different in it. And there is a key here, a key in the healing of the parental structure. And we've talked about that, but there has been, when it comes to your body and to your health, there has been a vitality that you have been recovering during 2020. By that I mean that it has been challenged for you. So taking care of your body is still going to be very important here, all through the holidays. And in January, we're going to have a true shift in that for you. Maybe some of you are also receiving a bit of violence in your dreams. Your sleep might be slightly disturbed by the action that needs to happen in the day-to-day life. So there's this invitation to meditate before bed, and this will, and this will gain an importance to you. Relationships, very present here. There is some karma, some childhood karma that is actually your lucky key to this union if you would be looking to have a new relationship. Maybe some of you are in a relationship, and then this could mean that there is some kind of opening up to each other and having this kind of lucky moment of sharing where you can truly align your journey of expansion together. In any case, relationships are on the menu. And then let's see what the cards here have for us as I go into a revised version of a Celtic cross for you. Again, the Empress. So it's really about you, because for me this is a very Taurian card. We have the Venus sign in it as well. It speaks of love and being in the Garden of Eden and being all abundant and luscious, sometimes also about pregnancy. So I'm seeing that this is essentially you are creator and you want to create beauty all around you. Now, the actual question here is that with this drive that you are recovering and your work and this work opportunity from the past, are you feeling as if you are karmically still in the past, like still the child that you once were, but still like you're seeing how it's totally different, but at the same time not. It's like a subtle layer is being displayed, and you are learning how to place yourself in to more of a witness conscious, to be less consumed by your physical experience. That's it. So there is a key moment that is going to happen here. I see it happening for you on the 6th, and it will be directly related to your essence. Because what are you, in fact? Like, you're a very loyal person, and the question is like, what is essential for you to thrive here? What is essential for you to have this abundance, to see the beauty of life and to truly live it? On the 6th, I feel like you have a healing moment when it comes to your relationships. Some of you, there might be an ancient dispute with someone, with somebody you worked with, or a friend or an acquaintance. And there is a possibility here for healing of that. There is a lucky moment, a turning of the karmic wheel when it comes to that. So perhaps an apology or a coming together there on the 6th is possible for you. So, yeah, let me see if I can go further into that. It might also be that, the energy around business partnership is going to be really good for you. Working with friends, working with people from your community, widening your network. Again, the 6th is a key date for that. So if something comes to you and you are considering to maybe sign some papers about that, stuff like that. Venus is on your side here. We have it doubled. So I would say go for it. Your intention here is to fulfill a wish, but also to grow the wisdom part of your life. You are having a more experiential approach. focusing less on the outcome and the end result, because sometimes you can be a little bit focused on how can we fix this, how can we make it look all beautiful. But beyond that lies something, and the light that is shining, the light of beauty of the human creation that is shining through the form, is becoming more important to you. I feel that you are going to have a moment also of retreat here, of healing of your body, of taking care of it. Maybe you would like to take on another diet. And your intention is to come to you want to lead a more pure life, it's more simplicity and more in service of humanity and of your brothers and sisters. With the Knight of Swords here in the position of your aspirations. Your aspiration is just to go for it, to live all we need to do. It's sufficient to go straight towards what you love. And here, you are in a hurry to get there. We're going to clarify what this is about later, but your aspirations is to be seen like a storm, like to have an impact on people's lives, to be impactful in your relationships. And this will be a month where you will be attracting relationships. The question is, what do you want? You will find a lot of pleasure in the mystery of the other, and there is this kind of sensual, erotic quality around it. So as I see it here, you will be going further with an idea that you had, and this situation where you find yourself like, okay, have I really moved on in my career? Is this not still the same thing that I was doing years ago? That will be transformed in your mind, and I'm feeling confident about that. Your strength is your creativity, King of Wands here. Like, you know who you are as a creator. You are super inventive here in December, and you know what it takes to make what you want to be happening. So that is a strength. A weakness here is patience. It takes 10,000 hours, some say, to master a craft. And there are some things that you've been looking to master, that you've been looking to, and this is very skill oriented. What is a skill that you've always wanted to have, Taurus? And have you been working on that? Because here with the weakness is sometimes your consistency is not on top. You can get distracted and indulge in other things, turn your back easily to what is essential to you. And you are willing to bring a change in that, I feel. Otherwise this card would not come up. So there has been, okay, so I see that you come into December with a sense of victory. There's something that you have accomplished here. In the present, again, we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, she is somebody who has an intuitive knowledge on how the world turns around. There's something about, and this comes back here in the Empress and the Emperor, that I have pulled in your first progression with the karmic wheel, the Wheel of Fortune at the center. So what I'm feeling is that you want to integrate your experience into a new life philosophy, into a new way of standing in life. I'm also seeing that presently there might be a feminine energy in your life. If you are a man, this might be a woman you are interested in. If you are a woman, this might just be a sort of teacher, a person you look up to, somebody who has the knowledge that you would like to awaken within yourself. In the present, it's very much about the secrets of the night, of the moon, of your own cycles, of the water in your body. I see you maybe working with the water or connecting to it, the beauty of the transparency. Also you becoming more transparent in what you want from a relationship. From your relationships with other women, but also your relationships with other men. And more as a conceptual way, like the mystery of the other, the mystery of that which is gender-wise different than you. So relationships are beautified here in the first 3 weeks of December, and for many of you there is a high potential to meet someone. So with this also, with the Hermit and the High Priestess both so prominent, and the Empress here, what this is telling me is that the key to your abundance, the key we pulled here in the beginning over the Empress, the key to your abundance, the key to you feeling really like you, as if your life, as if you're thriving, is to shed a light on what truly can you consistently commit to, and what truly is your creative force in this world. Once you recognize that and go on the journey and go straight for what you love, I see no possibility of failure, because you have known victory in the past. You know what it means like to be loved for doing something really well, and that's what I see you are going for here. Then in the future, I'm seeing you collaborate with a wider network. I'm seeing you expanding online, working. I'm seeing a lot of communication coming to you. Now I'm going to clarify all of this so we have a more precise view on what's going on for Taurus. First, I'd like to clarify the essence of Taurus here, the Empress card at the center of the reading. Nine of Pentacles. It's about your independence. Essentially what you want is stability. It's a fair trade with life. It's to be on good foot with life, to be loving life. And with the Nine of Pentacles, to be loving life, you need a sort of approach that makes you feel that you are truly standing on your own 2 feet. That you awaken within you, Taurus, and many of you have already been crafting that, but that you maybe reawaken it. Your unique talent that allows you to create the material stability that you need. That's the very lesson of Taurus. It is about the material world. So, what's going on here? There's one way of thinking that you leave behind. There's a life that you, a way of relating that you want to leave behind, a way of thinking that you want to leave behind. You want to expand. You want to expand and become better, become a master in your trade. And even if that means that you have to let go of some relationships, because relationships are here to be beautified, that also sometimes means that some relationships are eating you up. They are toxic and they are unnecessary. And you're going to see that very clearly here in December. There's been this force within your subconscious that has been bringing up the past and actually basically also impressions of your past lives, I'm feeling. And karmic actions that happened then, that actions are always karmic, that's a synonym, but that still inform your life and define it in a very precise way, and you would like to break that. With the 9633, I mean, there's a very strong energy. I remember these are the numbers of Nikola Tesla, so there's something there also. What I'm getting is you working with technology and breaking some kind of code to break free and to accelerate the process, accelerate here with the Knight of Swords, accelerate the process of you becoming a master in what you actually want to do. Okay, let's see. Can we clarify the intention here, the intention for Taurus? I think we're good to go. You want to find your balance, basically. It's a very simple thing to say, and then the Lovers. Okay, you want to find your many of you want a commitment, or want to I hate to say label the relationship, but want to invite love back in your life if you are single, and be honest about that. Speaking your truth about that. With the Lovers, and they're wrestling here in this deck, so it's a bit of a wrestling with yourself, but you're going to be quite in love with the mystery of the other. I'm seeing in the intention here, because it's an intention, I'm seeing you desiring to meet someone. And then with the Three of Pentacles, there is some renovating of your love life to do. And for that renovation, the Hermit, you're going to have to tap into a higher wisdom. High Priestess here in your present. This might also mean getting deeper into the occult knowledge. All the secrets of the old world are traveling towards us and have traveled eons and eons to inform us now on what are the true cosmic laws here and what is our actual nature as humans. So I see you exploring through the other, and I'm actually seeing a woman, whether you are a man or a woman, I'm seeing a woman, a wise woman entering your life and sharing some of this essential knowledge with you. And you exploring that and being happy about that, and then somehow integrating that in the way you interact with people. You're gonna be collaborating differently. You're gonna be less, like, it's about forgiving and learning, I have here for you. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's really what your journey since July has been about. I think that's quite an essential card here that we have. And sentimental feelings and heavenly signs. Universe is collaborating with you to bring you the right people. So I'm seeing some people come in from abroad. Maybe you'll have a visit from a friend who is from abroad. This could be for the holidays. This could be happening around Christmas. Or I also see you with this card here meeting someone who has completely different background, who's completely different from the people you were interested in before. It's like, change your taste in man, change your taste in woman. I would like to clarify here, in the aspirations, let's clarify the Knight of Swords. What is Taurus aspiring to do here? Queen of Wands. There's an energy of fertility, and the Hermit again, and the King. Okay, this is water, fire, and very mysterious. There's a great sense of mystery that I'm seeing you being initiated in something that you already had some knowledge of, but somehow it didn't really click then, and now it is clicking here. Some of you are going to feel really fed by a specific relationship. For some of you, this will be this woman in your life. But I'm seeing a teacher come in. And it's about your aspiration to have something that is to feel emotionally stable, to be less influenced by the waters, by your emotions. By the river of life, it's streaming through you, and it is your life source, and to not spill it, to direct it well, direct it towards the right things. Can we clarify this Knight of Wands here? In your strengths. Again, Queen of Pentacles. Cupid is knocking on the door. You're going to see someone, there's going to be an instant attraction. Now, how are you going to deal with that? Because with the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here, there is a sort of maturation of you being capable of also learning how to deal with things that aren't so pretty in life, and not wanting to put them in the attic all the time and not wanting to look at them. So there is a mature energy around this, and a willingness to learn, and an openness from your side to come into the next best version of you, basically, Taurus. I'm liking that. With this Four of Swords here, the way and I read the cards intuitively with this deck because there's no other way, but there is an arrow here right in the chest of this guy. So Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who can be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Can also be an artist or somebody working with somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, that is just coming in and coming straight at you. It's like kind of these situations where you stand in a hallway and you don't really like, you know, you're just like taking the elevator in your building or whatever you're doing in that hallway, and there's somebody just coming at you and throwing you against the wall and being like, okay, hi, and it's a total stranger. That's what I'm getting here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's something hanging above your head here in relationships. There is a new beginning. This is going to be totally different from all the other things that you've attracted before. Thing is that there will be a lot of a lot happening around you. You'll be attracting several people that you're interested in. So what's important here for you, Taurus, is to not be struck by glamour, like, oh my God, what's going on here around me? It's so lovely being the center of attention, and I'm having so much pleasure in relating with all these people. Nice if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for something more, something deeper, somebody to travel a little part of the road with, then it's going to be important for you to remain clear in your vision and remain committed to what you are ready for right now and what you think is the next step for you in relationships. I'd like to clarify. These weaknesses here. Your weakness is competition. It's competition. And some people need competition to thrive. Can there be a healthy competition? Can it not be like this impossible mountain to cross? Can it be less of a battle and more of a duet? Can there be a harmony? This can also, because it's in the position of the weaknesses, be a relationship, and I'm seeing for some of you that this might be playing up, a relationship that you feel uncomfortable about how things are now. And this might be your moment to not fight it out in a ring, but actually offer this person your true feelings, what's truly going on with you, and starting on fresh foot and just have it all out. Yeah. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is telling me, King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the clear message that I'm getting here. There's a lot of water, earth stuff going on. So it's on a soul level, it's still working, there's still a lot coming up. So with this weakness here is that not focus on the form. The outcome is not important. It is eventually going to come. And it's going to be what it needs to be. What's important is, how do I want to feel during the process? And instead of being focused so much on an end result, why don't you ask yourself, like, how would I like to feel? How would I like to feel at the end of the day? And then treasure that feeling, cultivate it, take it with you before you go to sleep. It will also, your sleeping hygiene will also highly benefit from that. So then I would like to clarify this progression. And we are good to go. So in the past, what we're still dealing with is that, okay, you feel like you've come full circle with a relationship, and with relationships you've created already magical things in the past, and you know that you create your own reality. And you have, I'm seeing that some of you have been involved with somebody who had a certain status, a certain status also. This can be just, it doesn't have to be money, it can also be a sort of profession that you are attracted to, or a sort of way of being that feels abundant to you, that you can look up to, that you can admire, somebody who seems accomplished. And you there was an offer there, and there was an offer, and it was a success, the relationship. So you feel like, okay, I've tried this romantic thing, and maybe you feel a bit dissatisfied with that, in a sense that, okay, I've mastered this, I can do that. Maybe you're up for something completely new here, because I do see you being interested in building something with someone, and being interested in relationships and love. So what this can also mean is that you come into December feeling quite victorious and good with yourself, because there is so much attraction towards you, and people are making you a lot of people are making you offers. Like you're beaming. Middle of the month also, I see you people looking at you, at what you create, at what you do, and you're attractive. So there is this sense of victory you already come in with. And we humans, you know, this is what we do when we have something nice. We're like, okay, what's next? In the center of the reading here, with the High Priestess in your present, again, this changing of your thinking is important, because we have the Six of Cups, and this is a passionate encounter with somebody who is of your soul family. This is an ancient connection. It's all the fuzzy feelings of talking in the cupboard, perfectly understanding each other mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, having this really, really intense, nice connection here that people are kind of worshipping. And with this, what I want to give you, yes, it's one thing to worship someone's mind or to worship someone's body, but there is an energetic connection that really changes everything. And sometimes we are not aware of that. So I would say there's a change in thinking here. Instead of being very much attracted to wise, mysterious people or very beautiful people, there's an invitation here of spirit to go for something that actually feels good. How would you like to feel in a relationship? Because this thing that was totally glamorous and abundant, and where you felt really loved, it obviously wasn't satisfactory, and you didn't feel fulfilled by that. So what is next? It's something deeper, something more profound. And I do see that this month is going to be a great month to tap into that sort of thing. And then we have the Ace of Cups, of course, and Temperance. Okay. So also taking it, because there might be someone that you meet. So I'm seeing you, if you're meeting, so there's a lot of communication around you. And it's happening for work, and it's happening in regards to love, and there is a lot of, some people are in lockdown still, so there's a lot of chatting, a lot of communication, a lot of this stuff going on. So it's going to be about what you decide, your decision. And I see you taking a decision here at the end of the month, a decision of who am I going to direct my attention to. So in the beginning of the month, still like it might be very scattered, a lot of impulses, a lot coming towards you, but you're going to feel the need to center. And with the Judgment card here next to the Ace of Cups, together with the Temperance card, we have again two major, so you're like the end of the month, there is a strong sense of, okay, things need to happen, things need to change, and things are changing. It's very much so. And with the Ace of Cups, there is a new beginning in love. There is something that it's going to make you feel peaceful. Not something where you're super triggered by the person and you just like, it's a whole mirroring act. No, this is something that inspires peace in you. This idea of like, okay, I have a teacup, you have a tea in the morning with the person, and you're reading tea leaves to each other. I'm just saying something, but it's like very peaceful, calm, not really I see some fireworks, so it's gonna be passionate as well, but at the same time there's great possibility for harmony and peace without having to export our inner conflict into this other person. With the Temperance card here, patience, and also building up a relationship based on truth, based on a healthy structure, a healthy foundation, and the design of a architecture that you can both, architecture of the relationship that you can both commit to, and where you both like pouring water in the wine. Maybe that's not the right expression, but you are compromise. There's a spirit of compromise here, and you're coming into a higher wisdom for this. So what I have here is that the birds. So there's this, again, a lot of messages coming towards you, but that's something that you know, there's nothing new there. But those two, look at those two. They're really happy together. So I'm liking that, these lovebirds. What's going to be important for you, if you really want this, is to trust. To trust and not think that it's suspicious because there's no fight. If you truly want to anchor with someone and do that, then that's what's going on. For some of you, it's just a process now, and you are getting ready to be ready, Taurus. So what I would like to do is just have one more message for Taurus for the month of December. One more essential message I can send you off with. Okay. Change is coming. Change is coming. Someone from far away with the stork here. There is a new something new being born. Something new being born, and of course we have had major changes. And we have the garden as well. So this is really peaceful energy. This is you creating something beautiful and allowing yourself to drift on that river of love. That's great. Thank you, Taurus, for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I love to come back here and read the comments, see how it all played out for you. So do let me know. I will be uploading 2021 readings where we look into each and every month of the year. So be on the lookout for those. Thank you. Namaste.